I just wanted to show you today in our garden the tomatoes that we planted from seeds back in January, the size of them compared to the ones that we bought at the nursery. And they're different types of tomatoes. I'll show those to you. I just wanted to show you the difference. The ones that we bought from the store, we bought in March and planted in our garden. And like I said, the first ones were planted by seed and they are a lot smaller, but I just wanted to show you that real quick. Here's an Amish paste that we planted. It takes 75 to 85 days before you'll be able to eat the fruit on this one. And you can see it's only probably about 4 inches tall, and that was planted from a seed in January. And here's our Brandywine tomatoes that we planted in January from seed. And they're a little bigger than the Amish paste. They take a little longer though. They take 75 to 100 days before you'll be able to get fruit off of them, which is a long time here where we live because it gets hot so quickly. And here's the other one. These are the only 3 that survived of the seeds that we planted, were 2 Brandywine and 1 Amish paste. And here's an example of a celebrity tomato that we planted. It's quite a bit bigger, you can see from the ground. Here's an early girl, and it already has the fruit on it. They get ripe in 50 to 60 days, and that's why we plant them here, because our summers get so hot so quick. You can see how much bigger that is, but we bought it as a plant. It was a very small plant, but we bought it and put it in March, and look how crazy it's already going. That's why it works well here in our 9B area. Here's a Beef Master. It takes about 80 days, and we planted that in March, and look how tall that one is. It's almost to the top of the cage already. So it's growing really fast. Here's our cherry tomato that we planted back in March from a small plant. And cherry tomatoes, if you know those, are pear tomatoes. They go absolutely crazy really, really fast. So you need to have something for them to climb on. So the type of tomatoes you grow depend on what grows well in your area and how long of a season that you have and how hot it gets. All those things you need to take into consideration. We've had to replant some of our tomatoes, even that we bought from plants, because they died, and we had a little problem with our watering system here, and so some of them didn't get the water that they needed, so we had to buy some more and replant. So whether you buy them at your local nursery or whether you plant from seed, hope you enjoy your tomatoes this spring.